Korn. Elote. Korn. The band Korn. Not the food. I'm listening to one of the CDs my friend Luis sent me. The very best of Korn. It's actually got it's a pretty decent mix of their hit songs, or actually no, because some of the songs are like, I mean, I wouldn't really consider their like some of their hit songs, but pretty cool nonetheless. Oh yeah, Luis, if you're watching this, but yeah, definitely thanks for the cool stuff and some of the funny stuff, and but it turns out that this CD, it's actually like I want to say like edited version, like radio friendly version. So like like all the swear words, instead of like normally when the singer would say something like "fuck you," instead in here like he'll say like "f you" or it's like bleep. It's like, it's weird because, or like some of it, it's like overdubbed with just like some weird like mumbling sounds. Like there's one song here, I'm not exactly sure, I think, because Korn has this one song which is titled Adidas. And it actually stands for all day I dream about sex. And so in that one, like instead of him saying, well, I mean they say sex, but like there's one part where normally the singer says a line something like, "I want to fuck you," or no, all day I dream about sex, and then all day I dream about fucking. Yeah. But so in this one, the radio edit, or instead of saying fucking, he just like, it's this overdubbed, like weird kind of mumbling track thing. Like I say, all day, because the chorus is all day I dream about sex, all day I dream about fucking, but with the radio edit, it's all day I dream about sex, all day I dream about or something like that, something along those lines. But it still sounds alright. I mean, I'm familiar enough with Korn, and so of course I'm here in my regular spot in front of Jack in the Box. Earlier I went to, it was like this graduation type dinner thing at this restaurant called Texas Roadhouse. Because my niece, her name's Angelina, she's 17, she graduated from high school, and she actually graduated early. Of course, the school that she was attending was not like your typical kind of high school, and I want to say like, of course, it's kind of like one of those schools where for like kids who need like a lot of extra help with, I guess you could say like tutoring, one-on-one attention with teachers and all that, and which is great. I mean, I wish they had that when I was in high school. They kind of did, but they didn't have like an actual separate school for it. So yeah, because of that, because she got a lot of extra one-on-one time with her teachers, she graduated earlier than expected. So they had like some kind of ceremony today, and I wasn't able to go to the ceremony, but I made it to the dinner afterwards, and yeah, it was pretty good dinner overall, and I ate so much that it just till I felt so stuffed. You know, I really, like, even right now I'm still pretty stuffed, and I got some leftovers waiting for me at home. I had this, like, some kind of grilled salmon, and it was good. I mean, I wanted to finish it, but I couldn't finish it because also too we had appetizers and bread rolls, and then I also had like a small, like, cup of chili. The chili was even good too. It had like little pieces of steak in it. It had and onions and cheese and beans, of course. And yeah, definitely the food is definitely awesome. And it's my first time eating at that particular restaurant, and yeah, I really wanted to finish the salmon, and but like I said, I got full, and then I had a couple beers too, and I mean, like, small glasses of beer, and it wasn't strong beer. It was Shiner Bock. Yeah, Shiner Bock. So if you're not familiar with that beer, it's really not that strong. It's it's somewhat of a dark beer, but not really. Like, I'll say it reminded me of, like, Shiner Bock, kind of. For me, I consider it, like, for those people who aren't used to really dark beer, Shiner Bock is kind of like a first step towards dark beer. Yeah, kind of, but not really. I don't know. That's how I would describe it. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm just waiting around to see if I get any Postmates orders or not. It's pretty cold right now, so I don't know how many people are in the food ordering mood, or I guess I'll wait till like 9:30 or something. Yeah. So I'm still waiting, still listening to Korn. I think we're just gonna wait about 5 more minutes or so and head home. But I might stop at a gas station. Who knows? Maybe I'll get an order while I'm heading home, or not. You know, I was just thinking about, I think it'd be pretty cool if Korn, I mean, the band Korn, they did some kind of promotional thing with Postmates, or I don't know, it's just one of the many random things I tend to think about when I'm out working and when it's kind of slow. And, well, no, I mean, because Postmates, they got started in California. I'm not exactly sure what area. I know Korn, they're from Bakersfield, California. Of course, now, I don't know, they could live somewhere in the LA area, or, I don't know, Hollywood, or, I don't know. And, you know, it seems like a lot of cool stuff is out in California. And, I mean, I'm not sure if it's because of the weather over there, or, I mean, I guess, and all the beaches, and yeah, I know, like, some people might say, oh, it's the same thing with Florida. But I don't know, because I used to live in Florida. I lived in Florida for, I want to say, it was 3 years, or 2 or 3 years. Or maybe longer than that. I don't know. Definitely no longer than 3 years. So, And well, yeah, okay, there's a lot of stuff to do in Florida as well. But for me, it's vastly different compared to California. I mean, first of all, in Florida, they got all those hurricanes. Like that's when I was living over there, I experienced 4 hurricanes, 5. Yeah, of course, yeah, 5 hurricanes total. Like over the 3 odd years that I was living there. Of course, only 2 of them were like full blown scary as shit hurricanes. And then also too, like, I experienced like 2 or 3 tropical storms, and tropical storms, they're just pretty much like mini hurricanes, and they just, they don't last like more than a couple hours, or yeah. Maybe with full-blown hurricanes, like strong Category 3 to Category 5 hurricanes, they'll last for days and days at a time, and it's because of all the warm water over there, the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico is already, it's pretty warm, and then you got the Atlantic Ocean, which is also warm, and they get all mixed together and birth a bunch of hurricanes in it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because California and Florida are vastly different. Yeah, they both have a lot of stuff to do there, a lot of touristy stuff. And I will say, yeah, I was kind of part of the music scene out in the Tampa Bay area, Tampa, Florida. They do have a pretty cool music scene. I mean, at least when it comes to like heavy metal bands in general. But obviously, I know, like in California, they got the same thing, but a much more recognizable music scene and whatnot. And well, yeah, it's just, I guess ultimately, like, I wish, if I could afford it, I wish I could go out and live in California. Maybe not for too long, like maybe no longer than I don't know, a year or so. Or just because there's a lot of cool stuff out there, and they got the music scene, they got all the theme parks and whatnot, and all the beaches and all the clubs, and but I guess for me, primarily because of the music scene, like I'd like to go out there and explore, like Sunset Strip, all the clubs on there, go visit all the clubs and bars where a lot of well-known bands played at, and just kind of soak up that atmosphere. And because I've been away from that whole music scene. I don't know, I guess just I kind of got burnt out having to deal with bands and all the drama and bullshit that comes with being in a band, and it's like there's always that one member of the band that tries to control everyone else, or tries to dictate to everyone else what to do, and in the beginning, I guess when you're first starting out, it's kind of like, you just put up with it just for the sake of the band and the music and whatnot. Eventually it gets old, it gets tiring, like, I don't know, for me, like, I just like creating music, playing music, rocking out as much as possible. And yeah, if people like what I'm doing, if people like my music, that's awesome. If they don't like it, that's also awesome. And yeah, because I don't expect everyone to like what I create. Just like I know I don't like everything that other people create, and that's the circle of life. I don't know why I said that. Like now, all of a sudden, I have that "Circle of Life" song in my head, and yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes and then start heading home, I guess. Right, so I'm calling it quits tonight. It's definitely a slow night. Hey, what can I say? Usually Tuesdays tend to be pretty slow. I mean, the order activity on Postmates. Not every Tuesday, but usually most Tuesdays. So yeah, gonna end it. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow it'll be a little more active. Or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Like the way I've been doing these Vlogmas vlogs is just, sometimes I'll get an idea of what to do and then do it and see if it turns out okay. But otherwise, like, yeah, I just, like I've been doing, I just turn on the camera, record, start talking, and record, just kind of like talk about whatever random thing pops into my head, or while I'm working or while I'm in between working. So, yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.